Alright, this is it. Ito na ang pinakainabangan ng lahat. Pag-usapan natin, Jay Sonza, Harry Roque, Lorraine Badoy, yan, SMNI, yan, at saka yung paborito mong diba? Yung lahat yan, pag-usapan natin ngayon. This is the episode. Okay, so ka-R&R, Secretary Ronald Llamas, what is the dateline you have in mind? Before the end of year, baka matanggalan sila ng franchise or this could drag on for a little bit longer?
Baka a little bit longer, no? Pero napakahalaga rito nung sinasabi ng aking idol si Harry Roque.
Mga bayani, mga bayani yan.
Pinapakinggan ko lahat ng kanya sinasabi. Nung sinabi niya nung October 11, 2021, no, napakahalaga ron no? Ang sabi niya, you cannot blame Congress for not renewing the franchise of ABS-CBN because that is one of their powers. No? Power ng Congress yan no? Kaya may karapatan sila na hindi i-renew yung franchise ng ABS-CBN. At ngayon, itong nakaraang ilang araw, December 11, 2023, ang sinasabi naman ng aking idol na si Harry Roque ay walang kapangyarihan ang Kongreso na magsuspinde ng prangkisa.
Believe ka talaga sa kanya.
Referring to SMNI. Kaya ang galing talaga ni Idol, no? Yan yung yan talaga yung diyan ako magde-defer, no? Sa galing sa double talk. No?
Well, I mean, I would say,
2015,
Ronald,
sabi niya, no, wag iboto yan si Mayor Duterte, mamamatay tao yan. No? Just a little after that, no? Siya na yung spokesperson ng mga matay tao, defending yung mga matay tao. Kaya yan yung the best example, no? Yan yung the best example ng double talk na kinakailangan sa ating mundo, no? Ano, umiikot yung mundo because of gaslighting Umiikot yung mundo because of disinformation. Umiikot yung mundo dahil sa pagsisinungaling.
Talagang umikot na yung mundo natin Okay. Relax lang, Sir Ronald. Alam ko na tumaas ang blood pressure mo dahil kay etong acrobatic master of the Philippines. Dapat gymnastics.
Pati yung unang ko, tumaas ang presyo
Umikot ang mundo, bigla yung camera mo bumalik.
Sakto di ba?
Nako. Alam mo, Ronald, ang advice ko sa'yo, medyo bawas-bawasan yung panood mo sa idol mo, si Harry Roque. Baka medyo tayo mapunta yan. Ako nga, nakikinig lang ako. Interesting.
Nakita ko nga, very subdued ka no? Very subdued ka
Bayani
Hindi katulad ko. No?
Bayani kasi, bayani ang pinag-usapan, Ronald. Kaya dapat respetuhin natin itong mga bayani. Okay.
Hindi mo ba napapansin, Richard? Parang lahat ng mga mararangal na mga tao ay nasa isang grupo. Diba? Sal Panelo, no, Jay Sonza, Harry Roque, diba? Digong, no? Bato, no? Parang nasa isang grupo sila no? Talagang napaka
birds of the same
na ma-identify sa grupo na yan. Paano ba magiging bahagi ng grupo na yan, no? Gusto ko
actually, mahalagang tanong yan, Ronald, kasi base sa isang report, milyon ang bayad doon sa isang para sa kay JC daw, 1 million. I mean, I don't know if this is fake news or not. Sa daming fake news na lumabas sa mga taong to, hindi ko alam which fake news is fake and which is like real fake. Like, what is fake and what is real fake? Like, na-confused na ako. Milyon ang bayad. Ronald, ano bang? Give me anong consultancy na 1 million per month ang bayad sa Pilipinas?
Definitely, wala dito sa podcast na ito, no? Definitely, no?
Definitely sa gobyerno. Nung nagtrabaho ka, hindi naman.
Nako. Diyos ko po. No? Diyos ko po. No? Kaya talagang mukhang nagkamali ako ng grupo na sinalihan No? Dapat dito ako sumama dito sa grupo na ito ng mga mararangal na tao. Marangal na mayaman pa. No? Marangal pa, mayaman pa. Imagine mo 'yon, no? Yung ganung klaseng monopoly sa honor, no? Self-respect, decency, at saka 1 million na consultancy, no? Nasa isang grupo, no? Gustong-gusto ko maging bahagi. Saan ba
Papa pa
nag-a-apply
daw.
dyan? Saan ba nag-a-apply dyan? Ha?
Yun nga, ang tanong, Ronald, ano bang tinuturo dyan na 1 million ng bayad, di ba? I mean, how good, I mean, in fairness si Jason he used to be someone interesting, right? Naalala ko yung Mel Chanco shot kasama niya, di ba? Mel and Jay. You know, he had his good days.
Yeah.
But, kasi, ang nakita ko doon sa post ng isang Abante ba yan? Ano ba yun? Isang batikang broadcaster. Marang nalaman na ang concern ko doon na mas batikang partner kaysa yung consultant.
Yeah.
Parang napaisip. Batikang broadcaster. What is it? 2002? This is like 2023. Maraming nangyari since then, di ba? Pero speaking of itong grupong Marangal, naalala mo, mahilig tayo sa Mandela moment comment natin kay Leila de Lima. Ano daw sila? Ano ba, di na sila nagle-election? Ano bang hunger strike nila? Kasi naglabas na picture ng tao, di ba? Nag-hunger strike si Ninoy na sobrang gaunt na talaga siya, no? Di ba? Grabe. Like he's almost unrecognizable. Ano bang klaseng hunger games? Hunger strike ang Hunger Games. Ano klaseng hunger strike ang nangyari diyan, Ronald? Ano bang marites diyan sa Kongreso? Kasi concerned daw andun na may supervision ng mga doctors, may mga hug sila. Ano ba nangyari, Ronald?
Oo nga pag pinapanood ko nga sila, naluluha ako eh. Talagang awang-awa ako na sila ay talagang punong-puno ng hunger, no? Punong-puno sila ng hunger. Kaya yun yata yung ibig sabihin ng kanilang hunger strike, no? They really hunger for something eh, no? Yun yung no? Alam mo, maganda rin mag-hunger strike si Harry Roque, no? Maganda rin siyang mag-hunger strike, no? Dahil baka
wala akong sinabi.
Oo.
Baka naman.
Hindi, dahil kailangan
solidarity.
kasi, kailangan makiisa ka eh. No? Halimbawa ako,
solidarity.
pag nag-hunger strike ka, pwede ba kitang pabayaan? Sasamahan kita. No? Kaya, halimbawa, nag-hunger strike yan, no? Yung mga SMNI, dapat samahan din ng mga tiga SMNI. Di ba mag-hunger strike din sila dapat?
Pwede naman yung wag ka lang
diba?
every night. Diba?
Pag si Mark nag-hunger strike, sasamahan ko. Pag yung Richard Haydarian nag-hunger strike, sasamahan ko.
Naman.
Diba?
Kasi mga bayani din
si
tayo.
Professor Leloy, mag-hunger strike, sasamahan ko rin.
Wag na, masyado na siyang payat. Pag si Leloy,
nag-hunger strike. Pero sasamahan ko yan.
Malis ka na dyan,
kaya wala
masyado
akong
kang payat.
naisip no? Ikaw, binibigyan mo ng kahulugan yung sinasabi ko eh. Wala naman ako nais-pahiwatig nung sinabi ko na dapat samahan. Pero samahan ng kapwa SMNI.
Bakit di daw sumasama
si Harry Roque na mag-hunger strike din kasama nila. No, yun yung kwang ko eh. Hindi ko nagustuhan yung Nisimo eh.
Ronald! Pakita ko sa'yo, isi-screenshot ko yung mga live comments dito sa tabi. Wala akong sinasabi. Nakikita ko yung mga, bakit hindi lang sumama sa hunger strike yung isa? Ang dami nagsabi, hindi ako yan ha. Basahin ko yung mga pangalan nyo. Ikaw, Annabel, wag mo nang sabihin yan ulit ha. Ikaw, wag kang tumawa-tawa dyan. Wala, hindi lang nagsasabi. Yung sa ka-DTS natin, sabi niya, iyak na lang kayo kasi madrama talaga daw yan. Diba? Now, speaking of this, I mean, okay, ganito, Ronald, no? Ako kasi ang argument ko is, yes, SMNI is not ABS-CBN. It's not even close, right? And even the journalism that they have is questionable. But I also understand they're trying to be like the Fox News of the Philippines or something like that, if we can put it that way. But the Fox News, medyo malayong standard yan. But having said all of that, you can watch Succession to have an idea about probably. No, but having said that, kasi Ron, ang akin naman, baka nakakatakot na precedent sa mangyari dito, di ba? Na pwedeng biglang tanggalan ka ng franchise. And this could have a chilling effect, di ba? Because ang concern ko dito is, baka bashing media becomes something cool na. Remember after ABS-CBN, marami kong kilala na hindi naman pro-digong pero natuwa sila, hindi, tama lang sa ABS-CBN kasi ganito sila, ganyan sila. And then after this SMNI, we might normalize making media the punching bag, right? So like every legit, I'm not talking about this what, but every legit journalist now is gonna think twice. Like, baka gagawin sa akin yan ng mga papahiring nila ako if i-expose ko yung mga kalokohan na nangyari. It's not like we have It's not like we have Denmark as our Congress, right? Hindi naman tayo Scandinavian. So may problema talaga. So my concern is be careful what you wish for. Na as much as some see a poetic justice here, we might also send some... Kasi yun nga, ang tanong dito, yung Soto Law. How do you define someone is journalist, right? Like I'm not part of any journalistic organization or like that. And hindi na yata uso yan, di ba? Parang hindi na siya katulad ng dati na there's one centralized journalist organization. Wala na. And yet, I work in Philippine Daily Inquirer. I work, in the biggest network. So I am technically a journalist. This is what I do, di ba? So, ang concern ko dito is once, baka slippery slope na itong mangyari. As much as I agree na itong SMNI, ayusin nila. Hindi pwede yung may anonymous text na dalawa sasabihin mo meron ka ng pang-expose. Like, that's not how it's gonna work, right? So, I mean, I don't know, where do you stand on this? Kasi others are concerned.
Well, in one sense, nag-agree ako sa iyo na hindi dapat ito i-weaponize, no, para ma-undermine ang press freedom, no? Pero at the same time, Richard, hindi ako naniniwala na ito ay actually kaparehas nung nangyari sa ABS-CBN, no? Tingin ko may mga measurement na talagang hindi magagamit do sa pagtanggal ng franchise ng ABS-CBN at pwedeng magamit sa SMNI, no? Kaya yes, ayoko i-weaponize ito, no? Pero tingin ko hindi to slippery slope pa, no? Ang naging slippery slope ay yung sa ABS-CBN. Ito ay mas malinaw. Mas malinaw yung ibig sabihin ng fake news, no? Dito mas malinaw yung ibig sabihin nung what is worse about journalism, no? What is bad about yellow journalism, or what is bad about lunatic journalism, no? Which is something we can do without, no? Kaya ang tingin ko iba yung measurement na ginamit sa ABS-CBN nung tinanggal yung franchise nila at iba dito, no? Habang nag-agree ako sa iyo na mga katulad natin ay hindi papayag, no, na ma-undermine yung freedom of the press, ma-weaponize halimbawa yung pagbigay at pagtanggal ng franchise against press freedom. Ang sinasabi ko lang, this is not the case. This is not yet a slippery slope, no?
Hindi na kailangan i-weaponize kasi self-weaponize na yung mga yan.
Baka hindi lang sila ang tingin ko nga baka hindi lang sila kinakailangan ikulong sa Kongreso no? Ano, ang napaka komportable ron no? Baka kinakailangan silang kasuhan at kung mapapatunayan na sila talaga ay giants ng disinformation, ng fake news, no, ay talaga dapat silang maparusahan. Hindi sa Kongreso, no? Kaya yun lang, hinihiwalay ko lang na tingin ko iba yung pamantayan sa ABS-CBN na ginamit at iba ngayon ito.
That's interesting kasi you also had the situation of Congressman Franz Castro coming out saying we're against revocation of the franchise, but we are for investigation into links between them and China, particularly CGTN, yung national TV network, international network of China, because they're also question about this is not just about fake news and disinformation. This is about potentially disinformation in behalf of a hostile country. That's the kind of argument that sila Franz Castro is saying. Like, before pa tayo pupunta sa issue ng revocation of franchise, tingnan natin yung mga potential questionable practices here, di ba? What is your take on that?
Well, yan, pwedeng investigahan yan. No, pero yung sinasabi ko kanina goes beyond usapin lang ng fake news Nag-advocate sila ng violence sa isang seksyon ng ating populasyon No,
yung red tagging and all.
Nung nangyayari yung EJK, nung nangyayari yung red
violence.
tagging, no? Nung nangyayari na patay mo ito, patay mo yan, no? Iyon ay kasamang SMNI. Hindi lang siya simpleng fake news, no? Kanya na talagang advocacy of violence against a section of the population, no? Actually sa international may definition 'yan, 'di ba? Ang tawag diyan genocide.
Violence,
no? Yeah, so
maisisi na rin yung iba sa kanila kung ganyan, 'di ba?
No, isang element lang diyan yung fake news. Pero isang mas malalim, mas detestable element yung advocating violence against a section of the population, no? Ibang usapin pa yung sinasabi nila Congresswoman Franz Castro na yung actually may batas tayo diyan no, about foreign interference, foreign intervention.
Yeah.
Medyo meron diyang mga jurisprudence na ng mga foundation na nagcha-channel ng pondo, no, sa mga political parties. Tingin ko pwedeng gamitin yan diyan.
Yeah, and of course, some are saying now there should be also a look into case of the pastor, right? The great friend of the president. You're talking about extradition,
no?
you're talking about FBI most wanted.
Ibang usapin pa yun. Dahil tingin ko, baka mauna pa yan sa ICC. Yung possible extradition. Dahil seryoso yan eh. Seryoso yan para sa mga Amerikano. At dahil meron tayong extradition treaty between the two of us, pwede yung i-invoke nila at mabilisan yan. Pag in-invoke nila yung extradition for cases of money laundering, cases of human trafficking, and even rape, no, of minors, seryoso yan. Mabilis yan. Hindi yan katulad ng ICC na mahabang proseso.
Last one, I mean, patapos ng taon, di ba? Medyo papunta na tayo into lantern parade mode sa amin sa UP, into holidays mode. Are you expecting some big things happening or you're expecting lulutuin yung mangyayari sa January in the coming days before maka-close ang shop, di ba? What are you looking at here in terms of whether it's the SMNI situation,
baka,
it's the
baka yung mga nagpaplano, hintayin muna nila after New Year. Then after Christmas at saka New Year, malulungkot yung tao, then ubus yung pera. kaya baka gamitin nila yung
patataas pa inflation, kailangan
no?
naman
half-jokingly, no? Dahil pagdating ng January, yung mga tao, ubus yung pera eh. Ubus yung pagkain, no? Maraming problema, no? Kaya baka yun ang gamitin nila pagkakataon para mag-agitate. Pero actually, it can happen anytime. It can happen anytime between now.
There could be a kind of a night of the long knives kind of, you know.
Yes, no? Yeah, wag mong kalimutan nangyari yung EDSA uprising, no? February, no? After New Year, no? Wag mong kalimutan may maraming mga nangyayari after ng Pasko at saka New Year. Hindi ko sinasabi na mangyayari yan. Ang sinasabi ko lang, it can happen in the next few months. Not years, no? Duda ako kung itong bungguan na ito ay tutuloy-tuloy hanggang end of next year. Duda ako ron.
You don't see a marathon, you see a sprint here.
Hindi. This is not slow burn. This is quick burn. Actually, hindi lang quick burn, a quick conflagration.
No?
Yan yung nakikita ko. Nasana hindi. No? Madalas naman kasi nakakakamali ako eh. Hindi katulad mo. Na mas madalas
I mean, Ronald, nakita mo naman yung picture nila Martin Romualdez and Steve Arroyo, you know, Christmas mode, happy, smiling. So I'm wondering if there'll
be
there'll be another interesting picture between, you know, Unity or whatever is left of it. But for what it's worth, it looks at tapos ng Unity. It's just a question of announcing it, and it's a question of what's going to come next. Is it going to be a civil war situation? Is it going to be moderate civil war? Is it going to be a vicious fight? Or all of that is going to be challenged to 2025. And then after that, makakaalaman na who's still standing, diba? So these are very interesting situations. All I'm saying is that don't just have popcorns. Listen carefully, plan, and be ready to make the most out of it, especially for those who care about our country, our democracy, and don't want to be caught between one political dynasty or the other, right? Because
make a stand.
Yeah, as much as you may think that Marcos is way better than Duterte, still he's not your necessary progressive leader, to put it mildly, right? So yun yung context na tinitingnan natin ngayon. Thank you very much, Secretary Ronald Llamas. Looking forward to catching up with you in person with our other friends and co-hosts. Also, of course, yung mga iba dyan. Speaking of other collaborations, we're also looking at a long conversation with Chris Tan, among other mga bloggers dyan. So this is what I'm trying to do, Ronald. No, I'm trying to create a culture of solidaridad, right? This is what Rizal and our tunay na bayani, I don't know yung mga nandyan sa hindi nagle-lechon ngayon, pero yung mga tunay na bayani, they believe in solidarity and working together. We don't need to compete against each other. We don't need to try to present we're the smartest, we're the best. Kaya but I believe Ronald should make his channel, right? Kahit yung mga interviews natin, lagyan mo dyan. It's shared copyrights, don't worry about it. So thank you so much, Ronald, for sharing your views, and looking forward to catching up with you. And hopefully, baka we can do the other RRC with Christian Tan naman.
Yes.
Para the Chinoy
year-ender.
point of view.
Yung ating year-ender.
Chinoy point of view.
Daming nangyari this year. Diba?
Exactly.
Oh.
Interesting people, fantastic people. So
Wag ka na magpadala ng wag ka na magpadala ng pamasko. Yeah, wag na, no? Yung mere presence mo
Chinese
dito
New
sa
Year na lang. ito. So yung mga may tanong dun sa interview namin with Kristan and mga others, please also send your questions to us so that we can have more to discuss. The good thing with Ronald Llamas is hindi na kailangan tanungin, alam na namin yung tanong nyo. Medyo creepy yung level natin, Ronald. No? Pero just or other people are interested with this collaboration. And yung mga nag-anticipate na yung trio namin, RRL with Lisandro Claudio, hopefully in person. Also, please make sure you forward to us your questions and all. We're more than happy to discuss them. Wag lang sana personal kasi si Ronald, very shy person yan. You could see him. He's very, very shy.
Mahihain.
Yeah,
Subdued, mahihain, no? Humble, no?
Ayan na tayo. Si Leloy na lang tanungin nyo. Yun yung medyo showbiz yan. Thank you so much, Secretary Llamas. Talk to you soon and hopefully, God willing, meet you soon. Meet you soon in person. Catch up.
Maraming salamat. Face to face naman.
Oo naman.
Thank you.
God bless.
Big
Ingat na
R.
kayo. Kumain na kayo, bossing. Pasensya.
Big R. No?
Lobat na ako eh.